This is St. Thomas More Catholic School. It may look like your typical grade school, but these students have something in their backpacks that's not weighing them down. Introducing nettexts, an iPad app that contains hundreds of free open educational resources and a content management system that organizes the course material on the web. Every day, new material is being uploaded on the NetText system, including sources from the best textbooks, educational videos from Khan Academy, and much, much more. St. Thomas More is just one of 6 schools in Atlanta that have adapted to this program. And recently, I went down to document the students and teachers and asked them what they had to say about transitioning from textbooks to nettexts.
We started looking at our school improvement goals last year as part of our accreditation process, and 21st century teaching and learning was a big key as to why. When people think about that or talk about that, they think it's just technology, and obviously this enabled us to bring the technology in. But from what I've witnessed in the classroom, it's also about collaboration and communication and creative thinking and all kinds of things like that that I have truly seen the students engaged in using the iPads. I think a lot of districts are handing these instruments to students, but they're not using them like NetText is using them. And whereas a lot of schools are either putting an ebook on there for the students to use, our teachers are able to really customize their unit of study, their teaching, their content for their students. It's just a customized way for them to learn and for the students to become engaged, and I think that was a huge draw into wanting to be part of this project.
My learning grounds have expanded, so I can look things up on Google if I have a question that I didn't get a chance to ask in class, so that helps a lot, and I've learned a lot more.
I think I like it because you don't have to worry about not getting the notes down, because I know that's been a problem with me. I'm not the fastest writer, so I sometimes miss notes and I have to hold the class up just so I can get like 3 notes. But with this, I can stay at my own pace and catch up at home if I need to.
What I've really loved about NetText is that the doors are open amongst the classes, and we just, as an example, we just finished a lesson for 9/11 where I work closely with language arts, religion of course, and with social studies, and we had the kids work off a rubric, put together a media presentation, slides, pictures, and address certain themes, and then we had them present it. And I have to tell you, it was pretty good. It was pretty tear-invoking too, you know, and the kids really, I think they really experienced the depth of this tragedy and the journey of forgiveness, what that takes, and why the country has been so affected. Would that have happened without the technology we have from NetTech? I don't think so.
I thought it would be more difficult than it was, and I actually have discovered that it makes my life easier, and that when I'm doing my lesson planning, I can look at websites and I can look at information and I can pull out books and I can outline what I'm going to do, and every week I have an outline of all the topics that I have to discuss and how they align with my standards. And it's a lot easier than trying to make sure that what I cover in the textbook is covered because of the standards, or what should be covered because of the standards.
NetTexts continues to collect more and more free open educational resources to create new courses for students and teachers. Soon it will expand to all high school grades and even high schools across the country. Our goal is to help teachers and students discover this new and growing style of education.